Okay, this is Taylor on day 12. As you can see, she made a poo-poo there. Big caca for us there. Let's have a look inside there. Okay, that's Taylor, day 12. She is doing okay. She had to be helped a little bit with some oxygen yesterday. She was also dropping oxygen, but yeah, nothing of ventilators and stuff, but pretty standard. Her lungs are getting tired. She needs a rest now and again. She is the smallest after all. Yeah, so that's Taylor. This is Blaine at day 12. As you can see, Blaine has gone very big. He's growing. He's still doing okay. He's getting very tall. Nothing has changed from what it was yesterday. So yeah, he's doing extremely good. That's Blaine. He's kicking and moving. Excellent, excellent. Big boy. And we have Peyton. Peyton, as you can see, also is doing very good, also getting very tall. Doctor says that they're now on minimum oxygen, because remember, her and Skylar have been on what's the thing called, ventilation for the last like 4 days or something, but now they're like literally on minimum. As you can see there, 62 and 8, you know, this, the doctor says no, that's very little, so he's looking at maybe by tomorrow taking it off, tomorrow or the next 2 days, so, and then let them go back to either CPAP or oxygen. Getting very, very big. And obviously, guys, the difference between CPAP and normal oxygen is just normal oxygen. When their lungs are inflating and getting small, you know, your lungs, when you breathe, it goes up and down, up and down. But now when they get lazy, their lungs sort of stay deflated. So they call that, they put another machine on, they call it CPAP. So you get oxygen, you get CPAP, and you get ventilation. CPAP is when they have an extra machine that just helps the lungs to open and close, and while they also get oxygen at the same time. And then obviously ventilation breathes for them. So they might take them off this machine, which is the what you call this machine again, then ventilation, to take them into CPAP or just normal oxygen. So it's always 3 options. But so far everything is good. This is Skylar. The blue one obviously should be above 90. It's going back up again. When it drops, obviously it means that oxygen levels in the body is dropping, but it does that, it drops, it goes up, it drops, it goes up. So obviously when it's flashing like that, it means that it hasn't stabilized yet, which it will. We'll give it some few seconds, but for now, doctor says that Skylar is also doing very good, and also same like Peyton on day 12. Skylar will also probably at some point come off now the ventilation machine. As you can see, it's on 11 there, and she's got to see it's stabilized again, so it's good. Well, that happened up and down. So yeah, Skylar and Peyton are on the road to recovery and getting rid of the ventilation, hopefully in the next 2 days. But it's not really a rush because it sort of helps them rest their lungs. These babies are growing and they're growing and they're growing every day. So far so good. This is Taylor, day 12. Taylor also, about 15 minutes ago, has been put on a ventilator. She was also having issues with breathing. They say one of her lungs is not is not inflating properly, so it just stays deflated. So this was just basically to put a ventilator for them to inflate that one lung, because the ventilator obviously pumps air and oxygen straight into the lung, so it literally makes the lung inflate and deflate. So the ventilator is basically going to teach that lung to stay inflated. So it is just to help manage that one lung that stays deflated, but she's still good at the moment. She's also taking her own breaths. Obviously she just started, so it starts off very high, so the machine is giving her 50 breaths, and as you can see she's got 81 there, so it means she's taking 30 breaths of her own. If you remember, when Skylar went on the ventilator, she wasn't breathing at all. She was 35 here and 35 there, so the machine was doing all the breathing for her. So they say that hopefully by this afternoon that will continue to drop and drop and drop and drop. And if you look at Skylar and the Peyton now, theirs is on 12 and 8, the breath. So obviously the aim is in the beginning, when you put them on, you keep them high so that the machine can get the lungs can adapt, and then as the lungs start adapting, then you drop it until you eventually take it out. So yep, this is the only change today. It's Taylor. Everybody else is still the same. They're monitoring his tummy right now. His tummy there, it's a bit bloated, as you can see there.